All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? And we know it's not going to be quick because, well, I clarify shit. Okay? I've got a pre-shuffle here. I got an Emperor staring at you. Emperor crossed by the 3 of Cups with Lovers and Justice. Now, either I've got somebody attached to, well, I'll go one more. The Hangman. Something's changed for this Emperor. Okay? I was going to say that, but then I figured, well, I better show him the Hangman. So, you know, something's changed for this Emperor. Now, either I've got somebody coming towards you who is getting a divorce, is breaking up with something, has left a job, some major change has happened in their life, and now they want to ask you out. Now, all of a sudden, their feelings for you are ignited. Either that, or I've got somebody who all of a sudden has developed a crush on you. Okay? All of a sudden. And the problem with developing a crush, all of a sudden, crushes are usually pretty harmless, right? I mean, it's no big deal. But I don't have a devil here or anything like that. But when I see the Justice card here, you're the only one they want. It becomes kind of a focus. You're the focus of their happiness. They've put some kind of, it's not really devilly, so it's not, again, it's not negative, but they put some kind of meaning to your connection. They might think you're soulmates, or they might just think, I don't know, you're the reason for it all. I mean, something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. So it's one of those two things. I don't know. Let's pull on it. Let's see where we go. Either one is harmless. Okay? You know, it's not surprising to me. We saw big changes happening for an Emperor in the Uranus reading, and we're just flowing along with the energy here. But let's see. This reading is for somebody. The universe wants to tell you something. The energy around you wants to talk to you, and it's going to use me to fucking do it. And this just flipped. It just literally flipped. I pulled it out of the middle of the deck. It's a 10 of Wands reversed. So I'm done shuffling. We're done. There's a Tower at the bottom. That'll be crossing the center card. This sucker flew out while I was shuffling, flipped, stuck out. I pulled it out, and there it is. All right? You probably heard the cards flap. So we stop, and there's a Tower. So this reading is for somebody. It might be very specific. It might not. I can also say it could be future influence. I can also add this might be an X for somebody. It might be. It could be. It might. In other words, if your runner and your ex are two separate things, this could be a distant ex from the past, somebody returning. We got a lot of people returning. I said in my September write-up in the blog that you might say to yourself out loud this month, my God, is Mercury retrograde? People are coming back out of the woodwork. It feels like it. It has that effect. It's because of the eclipses and the boomerang effect of the eclipse energy that I talked about in my September write-up. So go read it. All right, it is. It's important. Why not understand the damn energies? Anyway, a lot of people have read it. I'm pretty sure everybody's read it. It's got like 30,000 reads at this point. But if you haven't, go check it out. Okay. All right. 10 of Wands reversed. Tower crossing what? So remember the pre-shuffle and the Alamo. We don't want to forget the Alamo, but we want to remember the pre-shuffle too. 10 Wands reversed tried to flow out. See, this worries. This is like an energy of like a King of Cups reversed. You know, the fucker who sticks his hand down your pants before he says hello, right? You know, it's like, hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, hi, I'm the King of Cups. Oh, okay. Interesting way to introduce yourself. Right? I mean, it's somebody here is just a little confident, a little whatever. I don't know. It has that feeling you get right after you got to go take a piss really bad. You go take a piss, and it's that feeling right after you're done. It's that, oh, thank God. I know, it's a bit of that. I don't know how that's playing out attached to you, but it may or may not be good. What's red with it? The King of Cups. Look at that. What did I say? Why am I your second favorite? What did I say? Rewind. I love it. It cracks me up, but I'm sorry, but it's true. You know, I ain't making this shit up. I'm a bona fide freak. I'm sorry. But I say it with love, but I was talking about the King of Cups in relation to this, and there he is. He's up right here, but this I said it makes it feel like a King of Cups reversed. Didn't say the King of Cups was reversed. It's not. But somebody who's feeling very, very, feeling almost like There is nothing stopping them. There's no mission, or there's no excuses. I mean, it feels like a mission. It feels like they need to tell you how they feel. Somebody's coming straight for you with their Ace of Swords out. Okay, pointing right to the sky, pitching a tent with the Ace of Swords. For some of you, it's... Do I want to say that? It's really cheesy. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. It's something that this person refused to see before. Maybe you pointed out a truth to them and they don't want to see it. People don't like to hear the truth. That's what I wrote about in my 2026, the year of the mustard rhino, right? We talk about it. It's about people hearing the truth. People don't want to hear it. They want to believe that that person that they believe in is fucking phenomenal and fantastic. They don't want to believe. So again, it's why we fall for things. And a lot of the mustard that covers up all that stuff is falling away in 2026. This energy here, this person, something, I believe it's something you said to this person. All right? That their reaction to, it's been fucking them up since you said it. All right? It's been fucking them up since you said it. I think they finally saw the truth. I think they finally got it. And sometimes when this happens, it's a real relief. That's what I meant by it feels like after you really got to go. I really got to go. I got to go right now. You take that piss, that relief that comes after it. It's a real relief for this person to just come and spill their feelings. I said this feels like a King of Cups reversed before I pulled the King of Cups. Another energy, all jokes aside about hands down pants, another energy of the King of Cups reversed is someone who just spills their guts too much. They just show up and just start crying and they won't stop. And it's the big burly construction worker and they're just fucking crying and they won't stop and they just keep spilling all of it. A whole ocean of emotion comes out. Right? It's a bit of that. So that's what's going on here for somebody. That's the base energy that's here. It all ties to a truth that I think you said, right? Or that this person just refused to look at. You don't have to have said it, but it probably is, for a lot of you, something you told this person. But there's a truth that they refuse to see about something in their life. That's why I read it kind of as a divorce type energy in the pre-shuffle. They refuse to see it. This is very common. And a lot of that is going away in the coming year. That's what I wrote about in 2026. That's the mustard rhino. The mustard gets washed away. Mustard's been used for thousands of years to mask bland, shitty food, right? I think I used an example of the street hot dogs. The hot dog vendors on the street, when they steam or boil the hot dogs. I never eat hot dogs like that unless I cover them with mustard and fucking ketchup. Because they clean them with ammonia. They run it through an ammonia wash to clean the meat. It's all I can taste. The back end aftertaste of that. That's why I grill them or fry them, you know. But so go get a street hot dog and don't put any mustard on it. Then you get the reality. You know, it hits you like a ton of bricks. Oh, this tastes like Windex, right? On the backside. It's a bit of that. I've had chicken. They do the same thing with chicken. I got a bad batch of chicken once a couple of months ago. We had to throw it away because it was just all ammonia wash. It's just all it tasted like. Usually you can spot that the chicken breasts will be white. They'll be a little too white. They should be a little reddish in the package. Anyway, food tips aside. Whatever this is, the mustard got washed away. Somebody here saw the truth and it hit them like a ton of bricks and they're making changes. And somebody here, I think, comes your way and gets very emotional. 10 of Wands. All of their burdens get dumped on you. A whole ocean of emotion. All right. So it is a reversed King of Cups in the sense of how I read the energy and in the sense of what I'm saying. I'm going to pull on the truth. Let's clarify. Ace of Swords. All right, the Ace of Swords. Why is it here? Come on. I need to get a sip of water. All right, here we go. Ace of Swords. Why is it here? Let's go. It's crossed by the Eight of Cups. And the Four of Cups. Somebody's getting real. It takes a lot of bravery to get real. We bury our heads in the sand about a lot of things in our lives. things that happened in our childhood, hang-ups, things that mess us up, bad relationships, you know. We try not to see them as bad as they were, so we don't feel so stupid for staying in it for so long. You know, people, we want to believe the best in people. We actually believe people are good just because they're, you know, they're noteworthy or something like that. Not necessarily. You know, I mean, it's just the things we give credibility to and the reasons we do it are a crazy town. Somebody here very bravely got real. Okay, what's on top? You know, the Six of Pentacles. Given to the wrong thing. Why is that here? Ten of Cups. Yeah, somebody here has been giving to something with their head buried in the sand. What's bridging energy? Three of Wands. Now they're giving to something else. I don't know what the lie was. I have no idea. I don't know what the lie was, but I do know they're going to come and dump a lot of emotion on you. It could be a love relationship. It could be a family member or a friend you have a soul connection with. I don't fucking know. That's tricky. Well, somebody was given to La La Land, right? Given to what they thought was making them happy, and it wasn't. And now they're seeing it another way. It just keeps repeat messages are important. Repeat messages. It's like checking your work. If you do a math problem, right? You do you do some kind of math problem. You check your work. If you check your work, you get a repeat answer. You know you're right. Right? Same thing. The universe gives us a repeat answer. It's good. We check the math. The math checks out. Sometimes you can even reverse the energy, right? You can check an addition problem by doing subtraction. In other words, is what I mean. Tower. Again, same thing. Same fucking thing, a tower. It's just somebody here is going to dump the ocean of emotion on top of you. Something's really changed. They've seen the light. Something very big has happened to this person to move them. I really think it's mostly just the mustard got washed away. Now, I think that's what it is. I think this type of energy is going to be happening a lot. Right up through about now, where it's just a little bit here. Going to peak in 2026. It'll run, as I said in my yearly title write-up, it's going to run right up through about May, the early part of May 2027. All right? The energy overlaps, so there's no hard stop, but right around there. It'll start to fade out in April 2027. Yeah, it is what it is. What's on top? It's good. It's about fucking time, you know, especially for the soulmate cycle, and especially for societal energies too. Fucking hell, man. All right, here we go. Four of Swords. Why is that here? The Fool. What's the bridge? Yeah, Strength card. Again, where somebody it's checking our work. It's a repeat message. I don't know who this is for you. It is a strong soulmate. I don't know if it's the most powerful soulmate you got. It is represented by the Emperor, okay? But you're not showing up here, so I don't have a comparison. In other words, you're not showing up as the Empress, so I don't say you're the Emperor or the Empress. I don't even have a Queen of Pentacles. I don't have a Queen of anything here, okay? It's all about almost a warning, almost a heads up for you. Somebody who normally doesn't have the stones to say anything, keeps quiet, is going to dump an ocean of emotion on you because they have freed themselves from something phony, something fake that they've been given to for a long time, a truth that they've been believing. They've had their head in the sand. Well, somebody, either you said it or something happened with two towers here that pulled their head out of the sand, made them look at it and go, look it, it's shit, okay? And now they're making new decisions. They're doing things. And somebody, it's what I said. I called it right when this flew out of the deck. I said this felt like a King of Cups reversed. It's somebody, and in this case, it's a King of Cups reversed in the meaning of they just get overly emotional. It's too much. It's crying. It's everything. It all comes out. All of it. Every last bit of it comes out. How they feel, how they felt about this, how they feel about you maybe, how they feel about their life. Hell, in this kind of energy, you may have to talk somebody down off a cliff. It is entirely possible. All right? And if it's out of your depth, if it happens to be something pretty intense, which it could be for a couple of you, get some professional help. There's probably some fucking phone numbers you could fucking call that could help you out with something like this. Because again, somebody here is really, They feel really bad about believing whatever this is for as long as they believed it. All right? Let's see what else. If there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. Anything? Give me one card, the crossing card. Wow. I love this kind of energy. I really do. Well, I do. I like it when anybody wakes up. We've got a lot of people sound asleep right now. Head deep in the sand. All right? Especially in the soulmate cycle. You know, it's all about, and I think I wrote this in my 2026 write-up, it's a year where you kind of learn something I've been saying for a long time, which is, you know, stop looking out, start looking in. Be your own fucking best friend. That's not a message of being selfish. It's not. It doesn't mean become a prick or become a loner. It means, it means seeing things for what they actually are, not what someone tells you they are. See what I'm saying? There's a difference. All right, here we go. That's all. It's a good thing. All right. Because until we get real, whether it's in relationships or out in the world, until we get real, until we get actual fucking truth, nothing can be fixed. If we're just going to keep making excuses, nothing's going to get fixed. It's only going to get worse, right? It is what it is. There's a lot of crazy energies floating around out there. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. And I think we can clean them up. Final message for you in the coming year. Those energies are here now. That's why I did the yearly write-up. Here's the sun. Clarity is the energy off of this. Environmental energy around you. This is a final message for you. I don't know about it. Whatever. Maybe you provide clarity for this person. You're the king or queen of clarity. All right? That's your role here, I suppose. The Ten of Cups. See what I'm saying? Look, fairyland. Somebody's been giving them. I can read this two ways. It's again a repeat message. Again, when you check a math problem, you hope to get a repeat message, right? You don't get all mad and go, oh, it's the same thing. 5 plus 2 is still 7. Crap. Right? No, you got it right. You can move on, right? Somebody here, it's twofold. Somebody here has been given to this bullshit. Clarity has come to that. We get confirmation on that. But as it's attached to you, I think you provided this clarity a long time ago. And I think you're going to have to repeat yourself. That's why the theme of repeat message keeps coming up. I'll do the lateral thinking for you. All right, because somebody thinking, well, I don't know why you kept saying about repeat message. Everything I say in these readings is reading energy. That's how energy readers read energy. We often just mumble to ourselves a lot of the shit that I do in these readings. You know, you're probably going to have to repeat something you already repeated. And you have to do it in a way that's not where you're not sounding like you're saying, I told you so. Just repeat your message. That's how you help this person. You reiterate what they should have, what you already said, or what you feel like, you know, without eye rolling, they should have seen a long time ago. You re-emphasize the actual truth that they've seen. Reinforce it. That's your role with whatever this person is, whoever this person is, and whatever they're going through. But yeah, King of Cups reversed. I called it in the beginning. Yeah, they're going to dump. These two are red together. They're going to dump an ocean of emotion for sure. And it's stuff they never talked about before. Somebody's on the edge of a cliff. It's up to you to provide the healing. But the heart chakra is open. They're listening. Whoever this person is, they're listening. So provide that clarity. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Might be very specific, but I think this happens in everyone's life at some point. I think it might be near future influence for some of you. If you're here for a reason. If nothing else, to get some knowledge that might help a friend who's got someone that came to them with this, right? I mean, I don't know. If you're here for a reason, don't assume that reason is all about you. Not everything is all about you. All right. That's your reading. It could be a third party involved. That's your reading. Good luck.